After turning off power and removing all the covers, remove the 2 screws that fasten the left ribbon bracket to the chassis and remove the bracket. Remove the screws that hold the ribbon drive shaft assembly in place and remove the shaft assembly. Remove the ribbon drive pulley. Remove the screw and pulley at the end of the carriage motor shaft. Placing the carriage to the extreme left may help when loosening this screw. Remove the front pulley and remove the end of the cable from the pulley. Remove the spacer and rear pulley and remove the cable. Preassemble the ribbon drive pulley cap by placing the screw through from the smooth side of the cap, placing the thin steel washers over the screw, and inserting the torsion spring with 1 tang in the slot in the side of the cap. Set this aside for later use. Move the carriage against the bumper on the right side of the printer. Place the driver pulley on the shaft and over the pin so that the slot in the flange is at the top dead center, plus or minus 45 degrees. Press one end ball of the cable into the driver pulley. As viewed from the front of the printer, wrap the cable clockwise around the pulley 1½ turns, starting at the flange and working toward the back of the printer. The cable should exit off the bottom of the pulley and pass through the side of the chassis toward the large ribbon drive pulley. Place the Teflon washer on the shaft next to the driver pulley. In the carriage area, tape the cable to the ribbon tray to maintain tension on the first pulley. As viewed from the top of the large ribbon drive pulley, wrap the cable around the pulley in a clockwise direction starting from the bottom and wrapping upward 3½ turns. Insert the bottom of the pulley into the bushing on the ribbon tray. Tape this section of the cable to the ribbon tray and route the end of the cable back through the side of the chassis. Place the remaining end ball of the cable into the flange of the return pulley. As viewed from the front, wrap the cable counterclockwise, starting at the flange end. Place the pulley on the servo shaft, flange end first. While maintaining tension on the cable, remove the tape holding the cable to the ribbon tray. Hold the pulley so that the cable is taut, and place the pulley cap assembly on the end of the servo shaft. Finger tighten the screw. Make sure the tang on the end of the spring is seated in the slot of the return pulley, and tighten the screw. Reinstall the ribbon drive shaft assembly. Carefully slide the carriage to the extreme left and back to the right 2 times to make sure that the cable is winding correctly on the pulleys. With the carriage at either end, the pulley with the least cable wrapped around it should have at least 1½ turns of cable remaining on the pulley. With the carriage to the extreme right, loosen the pulley cap screw and rotate the cap from minimal tension to 1/4 turn clockwise, and tighten the screw to 9 inch-pounds or 10.4 centimeter kilograms. Leaving the screw too loose may allow the cable to come unwound. Over-tightening may damage the pulley cap.